Hey everybody, it's four-time NBA champion Will Perdue, and I am here to teach a professional golfer, Dylan Meyer, how to shoot properly. He already told me he's a shooter, but we got some work to do, and we're gonna do it with the Swish shooting sleeve. Check it out. We have the founder of Swish, Christopher Spartz.
That's the first step to being a great shooter. You gotta put the Swish sleeve on to get proper reps. You always want this to go on the left arm of the shooter. It doesn't matter if you're righty or a lefty.
The part with the strap goes on the left arm.
Exactly. And then you're gonna wanna put that free sleeve that you're gonna get buckets in games, right? What time is it? It's time to swish it.
I'm not training for basketball.
Yeah, so now he's gonna put his right arm, okay, in that hole, right? Just above the elbow, below the tricep. And then you're gonna have this elastic band in the middle. We call it the bridge. But what you wanna make sure that you're doing is it always stays in frame. So your elbows don't pop out. They stay nice and in frame, okay? And what you have a chance to do is adjust that, okay, with this lock here. So you can push in, pull out. We've already adjusted it here for him, okay? And then we're ready to rock and roll and get some shots and swishes up.
All right, so now we're gonna talk about the three-step process to use the Swish. Dylan has now put on the sleeve correctly. He's ready to start knocking down some buckets. You wanna start in front of the rim. First and foremost, you wanna get your hands placed on the ball properly. Here is one, okay? Then two, you put it in the shooting pocket. And then three, there is no exact method as far as how you shoot the basketball. Some people's shooting pocket may be up here. Some people's shooting pocket may be down here. But regardless of where your shooting pocket is, with the Swish shooting sleeve, it will keep everything in line and help you make more shots to the point where it just becomes automatic. He's a natural athlete because he's left-handed. That's what I was always told about lefties. Proper hand placement, step one. Step two, he puts it in the shooting pocket. Step three, at the basket. Maybe he is a superior athlete. When you have the shooting sleeve on, the Swish, one of the drills I always did when I first stepped on the floor, and this is even now magnified with the Swish, we will start here. Every time he makes a shot, he will take a step back. When he misses, you stay exactly where you are, because now you're working on the repetition process of shooting with the Swish sleeve on. One of the things that I, as an amateur golfer, we always talk about is we work on putts on the green, right?
Yep.
And all the drills I see, you need to start 6 feet and in and work your way back, correct?
Yep.
Same exact process with shooting the basketball. You don't just walk out on the floor and shoot a three-pointer. You work from inside out.
Right.
All right, here we go. So you made the first one. Take the next one. Step back. There you go. Right on the line. Next one. Okay, now when you miss, you take a step in. Go. All right, step back. All right, step in. All right, now, this is as authentic as it gets. I can promise you that Dylan had not even put on the Swish sleeve before we started shooting this video.
That's correct.
He did play a little bit in high school, but he admitted that he was a much better golfer than basketball player. But this just goes to show how quickly the shooting process with the Swish can be ingrained in memory. And it's something that you can continually do with practice. But this is how easy the shooting sleeve can be used, but how effective it is. You're getting immediate feedback. Now, the one thing the Swish cannot do is adjust long or short.
Right.
That comes with the shooter. There you go, one step. All right, so what we're gonna do here is take some video of Dylan shooting jumpers from the free throw line. But as you'll see, as he shoots, the one thing that the swish does, because of the sleeve and the strap, it helps keep you in line every single shot. One shot, the elbow's not out, and then it's in. It keeps both the support hand and the shooting hand in the proper place. We're gonna take some video from behind, and you'll see as the shot, as things progress with the sleeve, how natural the motion becomes. You couldn't see it from the other direction, you had to take my word for it, but he was dropping buckets. Follow through. Last thing I'll show you before we get some feedback from Dylan. As a player, you always have to work on how you catch the basketball. If a pass is not online, they'll reach with one hand and then bring it back in. That the swish sleeve will do as well. It doesn't allow you the freedom to reach with one hand. You have to go with both hands. As you go with both hands, the body goes with it. It puts you right into the shooting motion.
I mean, I still play a lot and shoot a lot. My tendency is to get out. My shooting arm, my left arm, the elbow extended out.
So you had the chicken wing.
I had the chicken wing.
Ironically, this is what a lot of amateur golfers do, right?
Yeah.
When they get too far inside, they have to pull the swing in, which then forces the chicken wing.
Correct.
And doesn't allow the proper extension, and then us amateurs are looking in the woods on the left for our ball.
Correct. So I know whenever I start chicken wing, same with golf, we start hitting it sideways. So with the basketball, it starts spinning sideways. So when I know that I'm in this position where the swish has put me, I was able to see the ball rotating, like this rather than sideways and spinning other ways. So being able to get myself in this position gave me that confidence to know that I'm going to be shooting the ball on line and on target, just like I would on the golf course. So if I know I'm swinging well, I'm going to hit it right on line and on target.
It gives you the confidence to know that you're going to start knocking down shots.
Correct.
All right, everybody, I've been issued the ultimate challenge from the professional golfer. It's a game of swish, just like pig or horse, SWSH, but you win by making swishes. And I've been challenged by none other than Dylan Meyer.
Let's get locked in. All right, Will, since this is your former home and being a 4-time NBA champion, I'm gonna let you go ahead and have first dibs.
So in other words, he was being nice, and he was saying age before beauty.
He said it, not me.
All right, so remember, it has to be a swish. Oh. Oh. That doesn't count. SW.
Ooh, golfer about to be the 4-time NBA champ?
Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Oh, back of the rim. These are still makes, but they just don't count in a game of swish. There we go.
Is that SW?
Yeah, all tied up. Ooh. Woo. There we go. Oh. He wants to end it on a 3. Oh, okay. Oh.
Ding, 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 ding. It's because of the swish. See, swish sleeve helped me compete with a 4-time NBA champion. Let's go!
Nice job.
Still my Bulls kind of gear, you know what I mean? help them understand putting a little bit easier. I want the ball to go through this gate. So we're eliminating the idea of, I mean, when you think about mechanics, you think about basketball, when you're thinking about your mechanics and the way you need to shoot, you don't shoot very well. So the second you start putting yourself onto a target, like when you're shooting free throws, you want to make it so you're looking at the front of the rim, you're making free throws, giving you a target-based thing every time. And if you roll it through the center of the gate, center of the hole every time. So this is what this is teaching you. You got to pick a spot to roll it over. You got to find, like, yes, you say you pick your line, you have it lined up. So say, and yeah, you got right here to roll it over this little speck right there. Whenever you're standing over it, you want to stand over it and you want to look at that speck. And you're going to think, how am I going to roll this ball over that? Yep. Well, what is my best way? Now, some putts are going to be totally different. You're not going to have the same stance every putt. Sometimes I stand square, sometimes I stand wide open, or I get down here like this. Based off the putts. How am I going to effectively get to that spot? The important part is picking out this spot and focusing on this spot, not doing the, okay, here's the hole, look back down, and then putt. Hey guys, pro golfer Dylan Meyer here at Meyer Club here in Chicago, northern suburbs of Chicago. I'm here with 4-time NBA Champion Will Perdue. I have been challenged to a putting contest, so we'll see how this goes.
So unlike the basketball court, height is not an advantage.
All right, so we have a 3-hole putting challenge. Myself against Will Perdue. You know, we went through an extensive putting lesson here for the last 30 minutes, so let's see if you learned something from the pro and can beat me. So a little left to right, probably about 3 balls out left. I think I just gave my playing opponent the read.
Oh, and just like that, it's all tied up.
Great putt.
Like in basketball, I appreciate the assist.
Yeah, you are very welcome. All right, so Will wanted to up the ante here. He wanted to bring a little bit of basketball in here. So we got the Swiss shooting sleeve on to see if he can take me on a little putting contest with this. Let's go.
So when I make this, to beat Dylan, instead of hearing the ball drop into the cup, we'll make the swish sound.
Yeah, right. Swish! See that? You see that? Swish! Yeah. That was awesome. That was awesome there.